question of how do we want to approach this interview, there are two things you want to look at. There's the circumstances around the interview, and then there's the selection committee members that you're going to be interviewing with. So in the circumstances, you might determine it's really going to be a good idea for us to interact with them. There's a lot that we don't know about this. There's a fair amount that we do know, but it would be great to turn this into a conversation so that they can get a sense of the really good questions that we ask. So maybe the circumstances encourage you to turn the interview into something a little bit more like a conversation where you're asking a bunch of questions. But you can't just look at the circumstances. You also want to look at the kinds of people that you're going to be interviewing with. Sometimes those selection committee members are just not wired for conversation in interviews. Sometimes they are introverted. They're not good at responding to your questions on the fly, thinking on their feet. Sometimes the politics among the selection committee members are such that they hold back. They don't want to show their cards to each other. They don't want to let anybody else know what their definition of success is for this project or any of their concerns around the project. So there can be a lot of reasons that can hold them back from participating in a conversation that you hold. So you got to look at both of these things. You got to look at the circumstances around the interview, and you got to look at who you're going to be talking with. Only if both of these things line up will you know that the approach that you land on is the right fit for this particular interview. Give that a shot and let us know what your thoughts are. We would love to turn this into a conversation, so please share your thoughts below. Thanks.